So you might want to ask the question, because the PDP says they're going to court. So why is the APC interested in PDP governors? Why are they rooting for them to come to the other side? Let's ask one of the governors of the APC, a leader of the party, Governor Abdullahi Sule of Nasarawa State. He joins us from virtually from Lafayette. Your Excellency, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure having you on this very pleasant weather in Abuja. Thank you so much. Let's begin the conversation. Why is your party seem to be very much interested in depleting the membership of the PDP?
Well, thank you very much, Shewun. Why not? I think that's what politics is all about. So far, what we are seeing is that we are trying as much as possible to get stronger, because we have been a very, very strong party, and we are doing the best we can to continue to be stronger. And the only way we can be stronger is to get more and more people and the right people together, the leaders of the opposition. And that's what we are trying to do. And God so kind, we are doing that in the sense that all these leaders that you are seeing from the opposition party are seeing the very good work that our president is doing, our governors at the various levels are doing, and also our party, being led by one of our colleagues, the governor of Yobe State is doing. So the management of the caretaker committee is going very well. They are doing a wonderful job, and they are shopping, like you stated. And that's the right thing to do, for them to shop, and to shop for the right people to make our party stronger. And God so kind, we have been very, very successful in doing that. I think why not? That's the right thing to do.
As an engineer, you're a scientist, and because scientists also, they see the end from the very beginning when they are making their experiment. Is this experiment meant to plunder the PDP so that it will be so weak that it won't be able to compete with you in 2023?
I think PDP has always been weak from the time President Muhammadu Buhari has come in. So all we have seen is they are becoming weaker and weaker and weaker. And it is the same in all the states. Most of the states you go, you are only seeing what is happening at the national level. A good example here in Nasarawa State, we started with about 7 members of the PDP in the House of Assembly. 5 of them have now returned to APC. So we only have 2 left, and it's only a matter of time. Even those 2 are going to jump ship and come in and join our party. So we are doing a very good work, but by ensuring that we open our doors, we give the people of Nigeria what they are looking for. Our president has shown capacity that he's the right person for this administration, and that's what we are seeing. So they are already weak, and they will only get weaker.
So perhaps it's now true what is coming out now when some analysts say the APC will have no base in 2023 because that President Buhari had come always to any general elections in the last 4 or 5 general elections with at least 10 million votes. And if he goes, that the APC is gone for good. Those are some of the criticism and some of the permutations of political analysts thinking that the APC has no root. And perhaps the major reason why your party is going for the PDP. So in essence, if we can capture it properly, you're looking at a one-party state because when PDP, you plunder PDP and you do not have a strong opposition in 2023, the only option Nigerians will have is the APC and the APC.
No, there are at least 18 political parties. Nigeria is not just PDP and APC. There are so many other political parties that are roaming around. It's just that we are not giving them credit. The bottom line is that the main opposition party remains the PDP. And for the fact that we have continued to be stronger and to show capacity, the PDP had the opportunity actually to be in administration and to rule, at the federal level. So people have seen the difference between the administration of the PDP at the national level and now the APC at the national level. We have been very accommodating. We have been very supportive. We have continued. Just 2 days or a few days back, the president actually inaugurated a committee, which I happen to be a member, that we are taking 100 million Nigerians out of poverty in the next 10 years. similar to what India has done between 2006 to 2016, when they have taken over 200 million Indians out of poverty. So people are beginning to see the vision. People are beginning to see the focus. People are going in the right direction. The only challenges we have really is just about this security. The moment these security issues are out of the way, then you will see that. And to give Muhammad Buhari, all the due respect, when you mention he has all these 12 million voters. So when he goes, 12 million voters will go. They will go where? They will still vote. And the majority of them are APC, and majority of them will come to APC. They have always followed Muhammad Buhari, yes, but they are APC. That is one fundamental thing you have to understand. If we have the right presidential candidate, they will also go along with that presidential candidate.
So it's interesting what is happening now, Governor. So you've not told us the plan of the APC. I was asking that if your plan is to decimate the PDP, that perhaps it's you take it out of existence. Is that the grand plan?
No, not at all. We don't want to take them out of existence. I believe we should leave PDP to remain in existence. Because the best in democracy is where you have a very strong opposition. So PDP will still be a very strong opposition, but it may end up just being a regional party, just for a certain areas of the country. And then I doubt if there is a way you can say PDP will not have any state as any governor in any state in the federation. It is actually out of way. So, and I don't think APC is going in that direction. But APC is just doing the best we can to be as strong as possible, and that's what we're.
That will probably lead me to this question, Your Excellency, the fact that the acceptability or the acceptance of your party, the kind of steam that we saw your party got in 2014, 2015, which culminated into the election of President Muhammadu Buhari. And part of what we also saw in 2019, with all of what we've seen this time around, the inflation in double digits, the unemployment about 33%, the issue of insecurity that has engulfed most part of the country, although truthfully that we've seen a decrease in some part of the country that we have always seen perhaps every other day. Can your party have the audacity to meet Nigerians and tell them to vote for it in 2023 with all of this myriad of problems that we're seeing today?
Definitely. The reason is simple. Most of these problems you are mentioning are not new to the world. Most of these are not new to Nigeria. Some of these issues are global in nature. The challenges we are having today about economic challenges, they are indeed global challenges. The problem we had with COVID-19, they are global challenges that we have had. Have we managed them in Nigeria? Well, we have done the best we can, and we have been able to manage them. The issue of Boko Haram, we are not born by APC. We met them when they were here in 2015. And has APC been able to do the best we can? We have in some other places. Have new challenges about security come up? Yes. Where mostly maybe they move from the northeast to north central and maybe northwest. Where also problems, we were in this country, we have forgotten when we were having problems everywhere in this country, in the Niger Delta, and issues were there, like they were not going to come to an end. They have come to an end in that area. And then in the northeast, we have seen reduction in that area. Now we are seeing bandits, we are seeing kidnapping. They will also come to an end. It all depends on the way APC is managing them, and APC is managing them well. Politics is about people. We are getting the right people, to come in and take position in this party. And these are the same people that will go out there again. By 2023, inshallah, we will solve these problems and we will be as strong as we are, and we will be standing very strong and selling the party again back to Nigerians. And Nigerians will see all the programs that have been going on. Today, Muhammad Buhari has listed all the jobs that he has done, for instance, in the Northeast. And if you look at the records, probably no president has ever done that in the history of Nigeria. This is what is happening. That's what is going to be sold. Not sentiments about global economy, not sentiments about insecurity. Is it the first time we have had insecurity in Nigeria? We have always had that. Is it the first time we have had problems with OPC and IPOP? We had always had that. IPOP has always been there, even before Muhammad Buhari came in. OPC had been there before Muhammad Buhari came in. There was a time a president said any member of IPOP, OPC actually should be shot, on site. Muhammad Buhari has not said that.
Your Excellency, but you will agree with. Yeah, you agree with me, but my question is about how these things have become a bigger problem. I agree that some of these problems have existed, but the promise that the president made and your party made was that they are going to get rid of the problems, but they kept compounding and they become bigger. Inflation figures were rising before this government, but it rose to double figures. Unemployment rate I'm not sure that it's been this bad in several decades. The issue of insecurity has not been this bad since Nigerian civil war. And these are some of the issues. They kept rising and they become so bad. And perhaps a bigger issue on the table is when Nigerians of different ethnic nationalities are saying, can we restructure this country? And they're asking the APC, does your party have the political will to make that happen? The yearnings and the aspirations, agitations of Nigerians. Will your party make that happen?
And I think the president has answered that clearly. The right people to restructure this country are the members of the National Assembly. On the day they finish restructuring and bring the restructuring document to his table, he will sign it. And I think the president has said that, so there is no other way to indicate it more than that. No president has said that except Muhammad Buhari. He said, if that is the wish of Nigerians and the National Assembly does it, change the constitution, bring it to him, he will sign it. No president has done that. So I think the willingness has been shown is there. Now, coming back to the other issues that you are mentioning, security challenges have been up and down. Economic challenges have been up and down all the time. And I have explained to you some of the causes of those challenges. Why the escalation of some of those reasons? They are there. So we are seeing them. Can they be overcome? Yes. Is the president doing everything possible to do that? He has shown the willingness. Are the governors doing the best they can? They are trying. Nigerians, community leaders are trying. Yes, nobody is saying that there are no security challenges. There are all over the country today. They used to be in some locations. They are now all over the country. Kidnapping started in the Niger Delta and the Northeast. Today, we are having it more in the northern part of the country than that. These are the issues. These are the challenges. And I'm not telling you no, but I'm saying this is one administration that is willing to tackle the issues of this country head on without any hesitation. That is the point that I'm making.
Your Excellency, Governor of Nasarawa said, Governor Abdullahi Sule, it's always a pleasure talking to you. I could talk on, we can have this conversation on and on for 3 hours. He's such a fantastic talker, and it's always indeed a pleasure having some debate with you. Civility is usually the order of the day when we're having this conversation. Thank you so much for talking to us tonight.
Thank you, Chairman. It's always a pleasure. You are a wonderful gentleman, and I love you for that. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency, appreciate it.